Okay, guys, we are about 6-7 hours in after our wash and go. Just go ahead and put your head down, let everybody see. Go ahead and shake those curls. Shake them, swing them. We want everybody to be able to see the movement and how these are all individual curls. Turn your head that way, please. Let me go ahead and just lift up a little bit. If you guys can see, you can lift up each individual section and okay, right there. Yep, right there. You lift up in each individual section and curls will just fall. With the shingling method, that's why I love it. So let's go ahead and you can see all these individual curls. So now we're gonna go ahead and do our nighttime routine. Now, your nighttime routine should make your hair look better. I know a lot of people wake up the next day and are unsure what they did wrong when they do a wash and go and their hair is not how they think it's gonna be. But this is going to go ahead and even improve it even more. Just look at that bounce. These curls are amazing. So let's go ahead and lock those in and protect them. So we're gonna go ahead and use our scrunchie method. I think I'm gonna go ahead and so you can just pull them in like different sections and stretch it that way. I think I'm going to try something a little bit different this time. It's gonna twist it down. Nope, I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna stick to the routine. We're gonna go ahead and just separate it in like 8 different sections, put the scrunchie on, and let that do that. Now go ahead and turn your head right there. I'm gonna lift this up so we can go ahead and get a little bit of volume the next day without actually having to take the curls apart. So I'm gonna put it at the top. I'm gonna go ahead and lift these top curls up. I'm gonna flick them back the other way, and that's gonna bring them right into that part. And that's going to give us the volume that we are looking for tomorrow. Okay, and just gonna flip the curls the opposite way that they're going to lay, and that's going to give you the volume from the root. So the curls will still be defined, but you'll still have that volume. Okay, so we have some hair right here. Let me just go ahead and gather this. And I am just gathering curls. I'm not interrupting curls, separating curls, or any or any of that. So we have our first section. That's pretty big enough. And we're just gonna put our satin scrunchies on. And I'm going to stretch it from the root so that the root can go ahead and dry. And then you can just go ahead and double it and just tuck that in there. And that's going to go ahead and keep those curls protected. And it's going to be elongated because that hair is stretching. It's not just sitting on your scalp and getting rolled up in your bonnet. So now that we have this section exposed, we can go ahead and just put those into a scrunchie. And we're just going to go ahead and do this all around the head to protect the curls. So at nighttime, if your hair is like fully dry during the day, this is where you want to mist it before you put it in here. That way when you just take it down in the morning, you can just take these scrunchies out and shake your head and the curls will fall. Just put a little bit of moisture on it at night so you can go ahead and have everything ready for the morning. Okay, we just did our wash and go today, so we are about, I'll say about 78-80% dry. It's looking really, really good still. So I'm just gonna go ahead and protect it overnight. And that's fine. We did not get under the dryer at all today. So everything is just on nature's timing. Okay, and I really want to stretch the hair in the back. This is the opportunity to stretch it because the hair in the back is usually the one that the hair that shrinks a little bit. Why don't we just go ahead and put a little twist in here before we put it in the scrunchie. And we're not making it tight, just making it super super we're just doing them, they're not tight at all, they're pretty loose. And then we just go ahead and put that scrunchie on it like we did the other section, and then we'll just go ahead and tuck that in. And if you want the elongation, you can go ahead and put the hair together. It works out very, very well. Okay, so let me just go ahead, we're just separating those curls. Do you see those curls? That is amazing, right? Okay, so I'll go ahead and put the top one into a scrunchie. And let's go ahead and do the same thing, which is tilt your head right there. Yep, let's go ahead and tilt. We're gonna go ahead and get the volume. So we're gonna put those curls back the other way. And we're gonna probably put that scrunchie a little bit more towards the top. And that's gonna give us a little bit of volume when we take this down tomorrow so the hair is not flat. It's gonna have the stretch and you're gonna have the volume that you're looking for. And you see how we just rolled those curls back, and they're just curls all the way to the scalp because we did the shingling method. And we'll just go ahead and tuck that in. Let's make sure our ends are nice and still curly. If they are not, this is where you want to go ahead and add a little bit of product to make sure that they are still curly or and not frizzy. So we'll go ahead and just do our final one. And that is that. Okay. This really doesn't have to be any rhyme or reason or anything. Now I'm just go ahead and put the bonnet on to seal this in, and this is the final step, and you are all good for the night. If you need to, you can touch your edges up in the morning before you take it down, because you can see everything, and just like, but everything is pretty much still together. So all you got to do in the morning is take the bonnet down, shake the hair, and you'll be good to go. So let's go ahead and just, can you help me out a little bit? Thank you. Yep, put your bonnet on, and all the satin is gonna just not pull the product off of your hair. If you can see, we still see edges under the scalp. These are real edges, and you can just have all of that, so you're still looking good even at nighttime. And this is gonna be a very, very effective style for both elongating the hair and actually keeping the product in there without interrupting it at all. So we'll go ahead. This is night one. Thank you guys so much. This is a journey. All right, guys, it is the next morning. Okay, how are we feeling, Lise?
Good.
How was the night?
Good. My body stayed on, so that's good.
Your body stayed on. Was it comfortable to sleep?
Yeah, it was fine.
Okay, great. Let's go ahead and take everything off. And as you guys can see, this is how the hair looks. Okay, so we'll go ahead and remove the bonnet. And this is how the curls look. The curls are a little, they're scrunched right now, but they held up very, very well. As you can see, they still separate. Let's give time for the air to hit it. Let's go ahead and take these down. It's still a little bit wet, especially on the parts that the scrunchie was on, so that's totally fine too. So let's go ahead and just take these down all the way around. Okay, and I'm gonna do the same over here. Okay, and as you can see, we put the this side up a little bit higher so we can have the volume. So we see that up top, and then now just kind of wait for the curls to. We missed one. So now we just pretty much wait for the curls. Just give it about 5 minutes, like the deep conditioning. When you just want to let them sit for a moment before you kind of do anything, and then they'll kind of like fall down a little bit. Can you shake your head? Okay, and you guys see those curls? They're all still there. Very, very bouncy. Okay, so we're gonna give about 5 minutes for everything to set, and then you go ahead and do your touch-ups and everything, and then we'll go ahead and post a picture and add that along with this. And it could not be simpler. Just pretty much take your bonnet off, take out your scrunchies, shake your head. If you need to, you might want to mix it with a little bit of water, a little product touch up here and there, but you are good to go and walk out the door. This is your $1 million wash and go. It's only gonna get better every day. If you have any frizz, take a little bit of product, start at the root, and just take it all the way down the strand to the tip, and that strand will be really, really good again. So that's pretty much how you maintain it. If you guys have any questions, let us know, but this is pretty much it. We'll take pictures of of everything when she styles it, which you don't have to do much, it's already styled. But that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks so much. So I want to just go ahead and start off with a check-in. So we've been doing this for a couple of weeks now. Without me having the probe and prob, I just want you guys to let me know just the pros and cons so far. If you are like what you're experiencing, the difference in your hair health, what you're struggling with, that way we can know what to do in the future to help you guys more. So I'm gonna open up the floor, and without further ado, you guys may speak up. Whoever wants to talk.
Don't everybody talk at once, right?
Okay.
I just want to say that the product is all that you said and more. I love it. I love it. I love it. You said less shedding is most definitely less shedding, and I just want to just give you a hand clap because it just has worked wonders with my hair, and I just want to thank you.
Thank you, Erica. And just really quick, I noticed the difference in your edges in just the one scalp treatment that you showed the pictures of, but that was miraculous.
Yes it was, and I just went with the technique that you told us how to do, just to brush the hair in different directions. And I noticed that the hair is there, and it's starting to grow, but I pulled it out from the other sections, and it looks so much better.
Now, do you see what I was saying? I was like, usually it's all like it's all there
That's
once you.
right.
Yeah. Okay. I am so happy. That is a really
Yes,
good report. Thank you.
you're welcome.
Okay. Who's next?
I just want to say my edges have already grown, um, especially in the back, which normally, because I like to wear, like in the wintertime, my hair in the back usually won't grow like my edges.
Okay.
Because I wear turtlenecks and scarves. I love those, and it, has a tendency to rub out. But I started doing the treatments, and like my edges have really grown out like significantly, and they will curl up when I put the product on them. Like it's hair, not just edges.
Yes. Yes, if you keep it going, baby, like 3 or 4 months from now, you can just those will be curls. You know what I'm saying? And then by like this time next year, it'll be swinging like the rest of your hair. But I am so proud of you guys. Anybody else?